Hey everybody, welcome back to Northern Lion Plays, the Binding of Isaac Rebirth. Blue baby. I don't know why I got progressively less and less excited as I was talking, but I wanted to just try it on and see how it felt. HK3D96FX. I'm not unexcited to play as Blue Baby. Someone maybe tell me why the game freezes for like a quarter of a second every time I enter a room. Let's see if we can get petrified poop quickly here. I want to see if that continues. The new computer, it's like, I know I keep saying it's on its way, like the check is in the mail. No, it seems like it's okay. But like literally I have a box of computer parts sitting next to me. We're missing, I was incorrect. We're not missing the motherboard. The motherboard is here. We're missing the case and we're missing the power supply. I could put the existing parts, or I could put those parts that already exist here into my existing case with my existing power supply, but I just have to take it apart in like a couple of days anyway when those hopefully arrive. Hopefully they're not too far back on back order, but anyway, it's coming! I keep telling you, the parts are here. I've paid for them. The money has exited my bank account, and many of the physical parts exist in my room right now. Gotta get a freaking 4 GB internal memory video card so I can play the Binding of Isaac Rebirth without Mathis's dumbass Skype messages lagging. And people have started asking me, like, do you really hate Mathis? So maybe, oh my god, we keep getting the D6 as non-D6 characters. Maybe we pushed the joke a little bit too far. No, I don't hate Mathis at all. He's one of the people from that crew I talked to the most, actually. He stayed with us at PAX Prime. We had a good time. I just shit-talk him because it's fun. And I think he understands that it's a joke. He doesn't take it too hard, and he spits it back at me as well, which is perfect. Let's finish this off, if we can, please. I just want you to know there's no trouble in paradise there. I got 2 tickets to paradise, oh, won't you get an Airbnb because I didn't get accommodations. I figured I'd cover the tickets and you could get the hotel, cause we've got an equitable relationship. But don't sweat it, cause we're going to paradise. That's how that song works in the modern era. I'm taking a little bit of extra damage here. I hate big rooms on the first floor. I think I've gone on enough tangents about how I hate big rooms on the first floor. You probably don't need me to continue to talk about it, but it is super flippin' annoying, especially when you have like no bonus damage. Mind you, I should not have taken 3 hits on this room. That's a little embarrassing. I think we'll explore until we get our next item room out of this. We've already got one, which was the bean, which sucks. We will get a deal with the devil no matter what. But as Blue Baby, we have to be very cautious because we're not going to gain any red hearts that can kind of like supersede the spirit heart deals for a deal with the devil. Come on. I'm asking for petrified poop pretty much exclusively here, so I can scale into the future of this. But so far, no such luck. I guess I'm super happy to have gotten the D6, but apart from that, we're in a little bit of a scary position right now. No keys, so I have no means to really get a bomb, even if we find tinted rocks. I've just got to kind of hope that one drops from these enemies. We're at 4 cents now, so we need a key or a bomb, basically, and then we can get a bomb and blow up a tinted rock, but we gotta find a tinted rock first. I suppose we could walk over those if we had to. There's our tinted rock. There's a lot of money associated with it as well. I am gonna take Tech 2. It causes us a lot of problems in that it lowers our damage, but that's why I think it's actually strong in the early game, is because we don't have that much damage to lose. So, it lowering our damage by a proportion is not so bad. It's kind of like the inverse Eve's Mascara. Like, Eve's Mascara you want late because you already have decent rate of fire. Even if it lowers it and doubles your damage, that's oftentimes decent. Tech 2 is like the inverse of that. It's like, you should take it when your damage sucks because, you know, losing 33% of your net worth, if your net worth is like $1, is not that bad. And it gives you a little bit, it spreads it out, you know? It's like, hey, I'll take 33% of your net worth, but you don't have to buy groceries this month. Like, it's working out for us here. Unfortunately, I'm not really sure what we should do. I kind of feel like we should go buy a bomb, but maybe we'll fight our first boss first. And then I'll buy a bombo. I'll consider buying a bomb from the shop if I can get some money. Might buy a bomb. Sing it with me, everybody. Might buy a bomb. Now we go up and go, might buy a bomb. Okay, well, I tried. I'm happy we're fighting Pin here first. Obviously, the piercing shot value from Technology 2 is on, like, its greatest display here. And I don't really know what I want. Like, Squeezy is, I guess, ideal, but such a low percentage chance to get 2 Spirit Hearts. Instead, we get Caffeine Pill. I don't want to reroll. I'm happy we got a Tears Up. I don't want to reroll because, yeah, we can buy a bomb, so let's do so. The reason I don't want to reroll, let's finally get that out, is because I could reroll our Devil Room into an item that gives me HP when I take it. So the problem, of course, is that I won't be able to take a deal with the Devil unless it gives me HP. But the fact that we have the D6 means we can mitigate that somewhat. So we do fire Tears occasionally. I want to get the rest of this money, as you might expect. So that, you know what I think we'll actually do here is reroll our Bean, became Shears, which is good, but it's not what we wanted. And then we'll use the rest of our money to buy a battery and a Spirit Heart from our shop. So we got Small Rock, which is great, but the battery gives us the D6, which you can use for a reroll. Oh, we got the Widow as well. That's awesome. And then the Spirit Heart means that if we get HP from this boss, we can take a deal with the Devil, even if it's not a deal that gives us HP. So, I think we've hedged our bets somewhat nicely here. And we got Matchbook, which is actually fine. We get more bombs out of it and the extra black heart, actually. And we have no chance to get items here, or a low chance to get items here anyway. So no deal with the Devil Precedent. Always unfortunate. But we do have a reroll that we saved up, so we can use that on our Shears. As much as I might like to take them, the D6 is more valuable. And honestly, things went fairly okay here, and we get Daddy Longlegs as well. Another really okay item. And by okay, I mean good. I mean, it's not... I'd prefer to have more damage, but having an item exempt from ourselves that does pretty much a flat amount of damage to enemies is great as well. It kind of diversifies our bonds a little bit, I guess. Okay. So we are honestly doing pretty well for a Blue Baby run. The lack of Devil Deal Precedent is annoying, but I actually feel like as Blue Baby, maybe it's not as bad as it is with other characters, because deals with the Devil are expensive for us anyway. So if we could get a deal with the Angel instead, that might be something that we'd consider more value for our time. It's not really value for our HP, because we're not spending HP on a deal with the Angel, but still. We got a single pill. I can see forever. That is a good one. We can be happy with that. And we did find our secret room. I can see forever is probably like my third favorite pill. As long as you don't have items that, you know, make it irrelevant. Or, redundant, I guess is what I'm going for. As long as you don't have like an X-ray vision or something like that. Because it really does give you a lot of potential value for a single pill. Like for one pill, and 3 bombs, we got like 7 pills here. So we got a bad trip, so far so good. 2 bad gas, a luck up, are you a wizard, puberty, and speed down. Largely bad, especially that speed downgrade. That might be the clutchest bad trip, or bad gas I've ever used there. I don't know if the speed's going to affect us that much, but it does have the potential to, for sure. We're not particularly fast right now. Still need item room. Probably not going to concern myself too much with the shop. This is probably our boss room, which means our item room is going to be a little bit out of the way. Probably. I can see forever. Use that on the next floor. Bad gas, bad trip. Tears up. That's a big one. And luck up. This room was well worth it. Kind of makes up for the last one being a little bit subpar. Still no magic mush. Life goes on. Oh, those are both fly ones, which is great. And peep. Shouldn't be too bad. Probably should not stand this close, but we do pretty much have to maintain a consistent line of sight if we're going to do any kind of damage here. Keep in mind, we do have technology too, so DPS is going to be a little bit of a concern. But the more we can kind of keep our shots on, the better it's going to be for us. And no deal with the Angel. I'm not going to reroll a speed upgrade. No deal with the devil or angel, I should say. And Liberty Cap actually mitigates our speed concerns as well. So let's just finish off the rest of this floor, and then we've got I Can See Forever for the next floor. A good chance at a deal with the devil or angel, and kind of rolling here. Although I would prefer to have a chance maybe at some extra spirit hearts, but we'll see what's going on in our item room. And maybe our mob trap room as well. Now, actually, I would like to have these guys take a shot here. And, oh, Daddy Longlegs! You screwed me! That's okay. We'll take Mongo Baby. It's good enough. And we'll open that because I want some bombs, and that's exactly what we got. And, you know, these early floor mob trap rooms are pretty simple most of the time. Now we can use a bomb to get in here. And it's another golden chest, and another golden chest, but it did pay out with 2 keys, so we basically just got money out of that, which is pretty good. I think we'll save... You know what? We shouldn't save our money. We should buy as many spirit hearts as the game will let us, now that we have a small key surplus. And there is a spirit heart in here. Good. Completely fine. I'll try maybe 4 more pills. 4 more mushrooms, I should say, because none of them turned out to be pills. None of the explosions, at least, turned out to be pills. Okay, down to the next floor. I can't really complain. It's going all right. Again, we keep getting things exempt from our damage downgrade for Tech 2 in the form of Mongo Baby and Daddy Longlegs, so I'm okay with that. Don't really want to fight 2 bosses for a single iron chest. Would love to get Lard here. Small speed downgrade. I could use the Spirit Heart, though. You know what? Maybe that was a little bit short-sighted of me anyway. We didn't get it. Maybe in the future we'll have a better chance to. We will go to our curse room because we have a reroll ready and a decent amount of HP and quite a lot of survivability. We're killing enemies faster than they get a chance to hit us most of the time. But I'd love to keep scaling there because I'm getting a little nervous. We'll take Guppy's Collar. That's our first Guppy item. Speed down, bad gas. We'll take bad gas. Bad trip. Lots of bad going on here. That's okay. That is our slowest speed, but probably also our greatest damage, I think. So that's as bad as it's going to get with Liberty Cap. Now I'm back on the side of wanting deals with the devil. If you can hook me up with deals with the devil, I'm going to be excited to take them if they give me a better chance of becoming Guppy. But we need Spirit Hearts, because now I'm like, I haven't played Blue Baby in a while, and I'm like, how does Blue Baby deal with 9 lives? Does 9 lives give you nothing? Because it normally gives you 1 red heart. Or does 9 lives give you 1 Spirit Heart? It takes you down to 1 Spirit Heart, right? But even if we messed it up, it's possible that Guppy's Collar would just res us, but it's not worth the risk. Surely not worth the risk. I hate that me and Daddy Longlegs both have the same, like, aggro algorithm. Great name if you're starting a Twitch channel, by the way. You can have that one on the house, and then I'll sue you later. I'm not notoriously litigious. I'm not gonna sue. The streamer said your name is great. He's gonna have to litigate. Don't worry. I think I'm just gonna take it. Be happy. Yes, that was from the little-known second verse of Don't Worry, Be Happy. Probably not little-known. It's a little bit of a misnomer. I think number 1 was a great pickup for us there. I'm assuming that we weren't at the tier cap with Tech 2, so we're getting like more or faster ticks of damage to be as non-ambiguous as possible. And as a result, this will be better DPS for us, and we can drop some bad gas or something in there if we wanted to. Synthwell's a great pickup as well, and a deal with the devil, not a Krampus fight. So this one's easy to start with. We definitely take ceremonial robes. We break even on HP there. We reroll the other one into Mom's Knife, and I'm not going to take it, not out of any kind of like misguided sense of honor or duty or anything like that. Mostly because we already have Tech 2, and Tech 2 plus Mom's Knife seems like not a great combo. Although with number 1, I don't know if our rate of fire would be so good that our range would be good, or if our range would be bad because our range stat is bad. I know that that sounds like a little confusing, but hopefully you understand what I'm getting at. Now we're on Necropolis XL, so things are going to start to move extremely quickly now. We do have a chance at boss rush. I skipped a little bit on the last floor, largely because I was like, why not, you know? I guess we should have gone to our shop, because if we run into greed on this one, we're going to be very disappointed. We don't have a ton of HP, but I'm pretty happy with the way this looks right now. I thought it might get both of those. things can change pretty quickly. But our damage is actually not insignificant at all. Not quite, you know, Brimstone level, but not bad. If we could find a teleportation card, get a decent synergy out of our boss trap room, assuming we can even get there, I would be thrilled. Honestly, I would expect to get there. Because we're on an XL floor, usually it tends to be a little faster. I'm not sure if XL floors are actually like the equivalent of 2 floors mashed together. It seems like they're more like, you know, 1 and 2/3 or something like that. We should open that. Bible tracts. I think I'm happy with what we've got right now. And I'm really happy we took Tech 2. I don't get to say that all the time, but we have no other form of piercing shots yet. Mom's knife, I guess, would have been. But the piercing shots plus our not insignificant damage thanks to Small Rock and maybe number 1, but definitely Synth Oil have really helped out. And Ceremonial Robes. I guess I can't forget about Ceremonial Robes. Alright, our shop. Not greed. I think I'd have to buy BFF here. We don't need to donate. We're doing really well on our donation machine lately. Might as well extinguish all this, I guess. And let's finally find some item rooms. BFF doesn't really help us out that much with just Mongo Baby, but it can get better as the game progresses, especially if we get an orbital. Like, it makes Guppy's Hairball not interesting, which is a very awkward way to explain that. But I don't want to call Guppy's Hairball bad necessarily, just not very exciting. 5 bombs. So we're still looking out for this teleportation card. Plus, with Tech 2, we have great synergies if we can just get a, like a Magician. And by Magician, of course, I mean Spoonbender, because Magician doesn't matter too much. Still no item rooms. We found our shop. I guess I shouldn't be mad. And our shop was actually good. We had multiple opportunities to buy BFF on this run. Eventually, you know, the game wore me down. I was like, fine, I'll take your stupid BFF. But don't come back. Actually, I would never call BFF stupid intentionally. I love this item a great deal. Super Bandage we'll take. Gave us like 3 Spirit Hearts, I think is pretty good. X-Ray Goggles, I think we'll take it, honestly. It's not particularly amazing this late in the game, but might as well take advantage of it. As probably some of the worst walking I've done, but that's okay. Hey, we got a map now. We should at least check this room. I mostly just want to see if it's a, wow, terrible damage. Wow, it just keeps getting worse. If it's, red hearts. If it's red hearts, I'd be interested. Or red chest is what I mean. And it is red chest, so we'll give it a try. Second one is spiders. First one was unfriendly spiders. Second one's friendly spiders. Third one, 2 Spirit Hearts. So I feel pretty good about our decision to come in here. We're almost done with it already. Oh, what the heck? I forgot that that was not our final wave. Because we fought some spiders to begin with. Yeah, it was worth it. And now our boss fight is just all the way over here. So we're still looking for skulls, though. Oh, sneeze and a half coming on. The sneeze is apparent. The extra half was the after it ends. I don't know why I'm such a loud sneezer sometimes. I like it though. It's very satisfying. So we should explore. Tinted rocks could be valuable. We haven't found very many of them. We haven't found a secret or a second secret room yet either, which is kind of ridiculous. I think it's apparent they're probably down in the first area where I was then. Battery charge here, probably meaningless, but could be good if our first boss fight ends up giving us something we don't want. And there was indeed a battery charge there. This is like our last opportunity for teleportation cards, probably. Dude, pop up. I want you to pop up like a chic London bistro. Yes, that's right. I've retired the VH1 reference for now. You know what? We have enough bombs. I'm going to give this a shot. Oh, we got a rune. Algiz. Well worth it. Honestly, well worth it. This at least allows us to maybe do boss rush if we want to. Do I want to? Probably not. But we'll see what we get in our potential deal with the devil here. Adversary's a tough fight. Daddy Longlegs will help out a lot. Our individual tiers will help out a lot. And then Tech 2 is like, you know, cleaning up the trash, basically. We've actually done a lot of damage really quickly here. I'm a little surprised. HP is 1 Spirit Heart. I think I'll still take it, though. And the mom fights. Good job, Daddy Longlegs. Pretty much nailed that one. Wonder if the last room we had, like, Fat Odd Mushroom or something. It seemed like we were doing more damage than I would have expected. Daddy Longlegs stomps on a fly. Track record continues. It's alright. Still got another Spirit Heart. And no deal with the devil. So we'll take the Polaroid. Oh, it's probably good enough. As much as I hate to admit it, because I don't want to spend my time on this room, I think Holy Mantle is worth it here. So we have some huge benefits as a result of Holy Mantle. What is that spider? The big one is that we can get hit once on this room without taking damage, so there's no reason to pop the Algiz rune on these easy enemies. We should save the Algiz rune for later waves. There's a small chance we could actually save the Algiz rune for another room. Now, this guy has placed a lot of red poops. Displeases me greatly. Our damage is not going to be significant enough to kill most of these enemies before they can do damage to me. But maybe if I, like, blow this up, I can justify it. Oh, I don't have any bombs. So I can't blow it up. So we're just going to have to play a very good positional game right now. Like, Blast Assist is going to be super annoying when he splits. I just want Daddy Longlegs to crush those rocks. Gives me such a better window. Alright, Loki is no issue. He's taking a little longer than I would have expected, but no issue nonetheless. Thank you, Daddy Longlegs. There we go. We got him? Yeah, we got him. Okay. These enemies rush you down, so we should back it up. I'm impressed, very happy that we still have our Holy Mantle. That's borderline a big deal. And it all goes a long way towards making sure that this room is actually worth it. Like, that's the thing, is even if you get an amazing item on a boss trap room, it's not always worth it because you may take way more damage than is productive. Like, if we take 9 damage, well, let's assume that we had 12 HP. If we took 9 damage to get Holy Mantle, that might not be worth it. But we're in a lucky situation. There's Holy Mantle gone. I saw it happening, but I was a second too late. And there's our first little bit of actual damage as well. Wouldn't have expected it to come on a wave that should have been relatively easy for us, but that's 100% on me. And we got Pin. No, this is Chubb and Gertie. That's not that bad. I'm thinking we will pop the Algiz rune just to be safe, but we don't have to do it here. Part of our... Oh, that was lucky. Part of our problem is that we're killing enemies very slowly. So an Algiz rune, to get the maximum, like, value out of it, we gotta use it a little bit later. When we're actually dealing with waves that are tough. Maybe for the final 4 waves? You know what? I don't like this wave. I'll pop Algiz here and hopefully, like, be able to aggro these guys into standing right next to me. So I can hit them both at the same time. Being able to hit one of them is a start. Alright, Daddy Longlegs, one more drop. I think we're fine here. I mean, we got, like, the Pin and Widow, which is a great name for a pub in case you're a aspiring restaurateur. Algiz has already finished. This is not what I was expecting. I was like, I could just use Algiz for, like, the final waves. But then I was like, that's not good enough value at all. We can get way more than that. Turns out we absolutely cannot. We weren't too far off. Just stand here and fire in the opposite direction. Let Daddy Longlegs do the heavy lifting. Thanks, Daddy Longlegs. I think he actually stomped on the mask, so I'm not going to be too pissed about that. They stomped on the heart, I should say. Gotta move now. Yep. Oh, perfect timing. I got hit by one of the eyes, which is actually more embarrassing than anything else. It's alright, we got permanent Polaroid invincibility, so I do feel that Holy Mantle was worth the time investment here, and the health investment as well. I also feel like I could have played better and used the Algiz rune better as well, so... On paper, I think this was a great option, and in reality, I think it ended up being a great option. Could have been greater. It was greater on paper than it was... Wow, I can't believe we didn't get hit there. It was greater on paper than it was in reality, but still. These fucking scythes, man. Just the worst. How many consecutive hourglass plays can you drop on me? Like, can we talk about this for a brief moment? Daddy Longlegs, don't come down on a scythe. Could have killed... Could have stopped it at the source, man. And that should do that. Okay. Daddy Longlegs, if it steps on the Fallen twice, we'll get 2 kills. I don't know what happened there, but it's great. And we finally got Petrified Poop. A little bit too little, too late. We're done. We didn't get killed, and we got Midas Touch. I'll take Midas Touch just for the off chance we get the synergies that make it really shine, you know? Utero 1. Ah, and mapping. So life is good. We do need Spirit Hearts. We have a Holy Mantle. This is our Spirit Heart chance right here. Oh, that's good. So we got 3 Spirit Hearts right there. Holy Mantle, of course, allows us to walk into and out of the curse rooms for free. Oh, we got another Tinted Rock. Tell you what, we will take the Paperclip, and then we'll reroll that into Peeper's Eye. Peeper's Eye is pretty bad, but I took it for a couple of reasons. One is, I want to have rerolls ready for the boss, but now that I think about it, we have another battery charge just sitting back there on the floor anyway. Also, we have BFF, and I value items... I think Paperclip's probably better for us at this point. Early game, that would probably be a lot better, though. I value items that I can just kind of set and forget. Like, I don't have to pay attention to them, and they're still going to deal extra damage. So, I think it's not bad. I'm not going back for the battery charge right now, because maybe we can get a full battery charge just from doing rooms, and then we can have 2 to reroll the boss item, and maybe even the deal with the devil, if we get incredibly lucky. Lots of red hearts, and Mama Gertie. Mama Gertie fight is annoying, but if we can just avoid taking damage on the spikes for a little while, we can last long enough to not ever worry about taking damage. That's pretty much how that works. HP, I don't think is strictly necessary. And we get our Krampus fight. In the whole scheme of things, I much prefer an early game Krampus fight to a late game Krampus fight. Lump of Cold should do nothing for us, so I'll reroll it into Book of Sin. Battery? Really wanted that to be a battery. And we can't get back into the room, so we'll take our HP and we'll leave. And I think that that floor has now completely set in stone that it was the right decision to take Holy Mantle, because we should have a lot of HP. Kind of hard to see, unfortunately. And by kind of hard to see, I mean impossible unless we kept track of it mentally. Which I should have, but we picked up like 3, or I guess we picked up 4 on the last floor and lost 0. So that's like, we've completely negated the damage we took for the loss of Boss Rush. No big deal. Let's keep moving on. And I don't think that much can stop us now. Really what we're waiting on is something to elevate us, as opposed to waiting for something to stop us, you know? Like, we're waiting for cool synergies on the chest. Which is why I took this, I actually, in my head, I was like, I can walk on that creep and still not take damage. But then I didn't realize, like, I'd still have an enemy to kill, so there's actually a chance I would take damage indirectly as a result. But anyway, we made it through just fine. That's why I took Paperclip over AAA Battery. It's because, like, Hangman. That's okay. It's a good probability. There is a good probability of getting a lot of chests on the chest. At least a few, because we have at least 2 luck upgrades from our pills. Maybe even 3. So I'd expect that to equate to at least a couple of chest drops on the chest. We might as well just open them all for free, if we can do so. I know I'm not opening this stuff, and that's incredibly lazy. This is my way of, like, you know how, like, cats urinate to mark their territory? I leave consumables, because I'm like, you know what? If I leave a consumable there, people are going to know, don't mess with this room, Ryan's been here. Could be a Soy Milk Mom's knife run sitting in here. Now, the pills, that's just laziness. I'll go back for that one. I think it's bad trip, though, if I remember correctly. Bad gas. I was half right. I was 100% right, because it's just bad. Ooh. Not really. It's decent. Oh, definitely should have re-rolled that one. But we got the goat head, and my brain is pre-programmed to Take the goat head whenever we see it. But that was definitely a reroll opportunity that I squandered there. What about this one? Tears up? I can see forever. That's actually worthless. Not universally, but for us right now it is. Okay. Damage is fine. Daddy Longlegs still pretty good damage dealer for me. Peeper's Eye whenever he gets the chance to get in there. Its contributions are very much appreciated. I can't believe I dodged straight into the beam. Alright, up to the next floor. We'll pop I Can See Forever. Not that I imagine it'll be particularly strong. Or do anything at all, really. And we'll go this way. There is a secret room here. I don't really want to do this room. It shouldn't be that hard, but if I can skip it, I would rather skip it. This room, I also don't want to do, but there's a lot more exits. So I will... Oh, Lord. So I will do it. We froze that enemy with Midas Touch, and it only cost us our Holy Mantle invincibility. That's something I should be considering. We actually do have a decent amount of money. We could do a not insignificant amount of contact damage to enemies if they're like the last enemies alive and we want to freeze them and maybe get some money out of their death. Alright, our secret room contains a key beggar who we will explode and get a bad trip pill out of. Fantastic. Please tell me this is the right direction. I went through 2 big rooms to be here. Like this guy right here. Let's try to avoid taking damage, then we'll test out our Midas Touch theory. Okay, so we're gonna wait for these guys to die. Oh, they can just freeze this guy. Yeah, there you go. 3 free cents. Alright, we should be using that a little bit more frequently than I am. These guys should also suffer greatly as a result of this newfound discovery. Just walk into them. Oh, that's majestic right there. And it just keeps getting better. Every single room that we do this, we get like another 4 contact damage on hit. This will cause us to take some dumb damage from time to time, I'm assuming. I will be an idiot about it and mess it up now and then. That's just life, man. Like this room, we definitely should not do it. Because I've already been hit. This is not the right way to go. I can't properly express to you how disappointing that is, having gone through the big rooms to be here. I know we can get bombs from the one room. I just don't want to fight them, man. They're annoying. They take too long. I'm tired. I'm not actually tired. It's like 2 in the afternoon. I'm feeling real good, actually. Alright. Get the freeze, and not even close to the kill. So no money for us there, but it did speed it up. We'll get Holy Mantle reset, and we will not get our second guppy item. Yet another guppy tease. Can't seem to put all the pieces together. You know what? Yes. I am a genius. I'm being sarcastic, obviously, but I was like, I've got a Holy Mantle. I'll just, I'll take damage from that bomb, but make sure I stop the bomb so it explodes on the door. And then when I did it, I was like, you know what? That worked. You're not always an idiot, Ryan. We'll take Infamy. Infamy's fine. This room's good from a Midas Touch perspective, man. We just picked up a lot of money. I'm not going to take the quarter because we're going to get money anyway. So I'll reroll it into Cricket's head, which seems like a much better pickup. If I may feign ignorance for a moment. I think double damage might be better than slightly more contact damage from Midas Touch. That's just my 2 cents. Okay. Ah, second secret room. Don't really need to play that or blow it up. We should be fine on HP. And we'll wait till this guy's about to jump, then we'll freeze him, and maybe Daddy Longlegs will come in for a second hit, and it did indeed. So we actually have, like, pretty good tactics to use there. Nah, I'm not gonna play you. Alright. Now, we're not gonna use any bullshit Midas Touch strat on Blue Baby, or sorry, on Isaac. At least not until we take damage. Like, if we get permanent Polaroid invincibility, he will be hurt. But until that moment, I'm gonna be content with our actual damage, which is doing just fine. Like, nothing wrong with this. I could easily see us getting through this whole fight without getting hit. You know what? I'm actually going to freeze him. I didn't think we'd get to that point, but that freeze worked out really well, and now he's going to die during his next phase without a doubt. Easy. Alright. I'm really liking this Holy Mantle Midas Touch combination, which should be, like, fairly obvious, but I'm a big fan. Let's see what we get here on the chest. Able, Halo, Magic Mush. Magic Mush and Halo is great. $3 bill is good. Able is okay at best. But that was a great time for us to get Magic Mush, Halo. There's never really a bad time, but it's not like we have like a Whore of Babylon to ruin or anything like that. Or an invincibility to ruin even, because we are playing as Blue Baby. We get Unicorn Stump. This is the dream right here. So we have Unicorn Stump, Midas Touch. We will walk into every enemy. They will be destroyed by a variety of different sources, and we will just get incredibly strong as a result of this. I don't like that every enemy's dropping a single penny. That seems a little bullshit to me. But this is our ideal synergy. I can't believe we just got it. Just like chilling in a secret room there. Oh man, Daddy Longlegs and Peeper Eye. I don't know why I can never get the name right. Peeper's Eye / the Peeper are working out so nicely for us here. You just freeze an enemy right as Peeper's Eye is about to encounter it, and it ruins its life. Yeah, we are, like, irreversibly going to win here. Way too much invincibility. Way too much Midas Touch love to fail this one. Where's my money, though? Because, or maybe Daddy Longlegs got the credit for the kill? That would be bull S, though. Bull sauerkraut. There, well, then I didn't even take the money. You know what? If you don't want me to have your money, that's fine. I can respect that. Not quite getting the kill here that I'd like, but it's largely, I think, just because I don't have any other orbitals. I'm just doing damage with Midas Touch, which is great, but we don't have any bonuses taking us like exactly over the top. This is perfect. Drop a bomb in here, and that'll finish the job. Big room might be a little long, but that's about it. Yeah, sure. Let's take Fire Mine as well. I don't know if this room's actually going to be long. It is the room directly preceding the boss fight as well, so I can't really complain about it either way. Sheer volume has kept these enemies alive a little longer. But we are done. Alright. So I'm thinking we'll probably save Unicorn Stump just for a little bit, and we'll try to pop it maybe when we get down to like the halfway point. That way we can keep Blue Baby in place for a little bit longer. And we do have, like, we can use the Holy Mantle charge once as well. So we did get 2 Infamy pickups there, or 2 Infamy, like, procs, but it doesn't really matter because we won easily anyway. That was a great run, and we'll be back with an Eve run next. A little scary for me, but for now, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. And, of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But again, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.